Do you always experience high blood sugar levels in the mornings, even when you decide not to eat anything at all the night before, or you ate your dinner very early? This happens to a lot of persons living with diabetes, and some have decided, okay, I'm not going to eat anything in the evenings. Yet, they still wake up to find that their fasting blood sugar is usually high. If this is you, then stay tuned because today I'm going to show you 4 reasons why your blood sugar is usually high in the mornings and what you can do to solve the issue. Hello, I'm Oluchukwu. I'm a registered dietitian, and today we're talking about reasons why your blood sugar level is usually high in the mornings and what you can do about it. And if you're new to my channel, do what subscribe to my channel for weekly content on diabetes management and healthy living. Yes, you can hit the red subscribe button down below, or you can check my channel page for more videos. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for dropping by. I love to connect with you. So without wasting time, let's get straight into the video. Majority of persons living with diabetes usually experience high blood sugar levels in the mornings, often higher than other times of the day. In some persons, it happens even when they are eating well and exercising regularly and taking their medications religiously. Here is a message I got from a client. Good afternoon, Oluchukwu. Thanks for your follow-up. I've been making conscious efforts to keep healthy and exercise. However, I'm still experiencing elevated sugar levels in the morning hours, up to 200 mg per dl. What can I do, please? Now, there are about 4 possible causes of higher fasting blood sugar levels. 2 of these are usually hidden, but let's look at them, starting from the more obvious causes. We shall also discuss what you can do to solve these issues. Number 1 reason for higher morning blood glucose is your night meals. What you eat as dinner or in the evenings before bed can affect your morning blood sugar levels. If you are eating high carbohydrate meals or snacking on high carbs before bed, this can result to high morning blood sugar levels. Number 2 cause of high morning blood sugar is too much, too little, or improper timing of your medications or insulin. Normally, your physician will try to match your insulin dosage with your current weight and carb intake. You can experience higher fasting blood glucose if your insulin dosage is less than required. So if you use insulin, be sure that the dosage is currently adequate. Also, you should try to take your medications at the same time of the day. Taking it at different times on different days can cause blood sugar fluctuations and rise in morning blood sugar. Sometimes, too much medications can lead to increase in morning blood sugar levels. But the reason is related to the 3rd reason for morning sugar highs. So hang on, I'm going to explain this in a bit. The number 3 cause of morning highs is what we call the Somogyi effect, also called rebound hyperglycemia. So what is the Somogyi effect? Good. Sometimes your blood sugar drops too low in the middle of the night while you're sleeping. So in order to save you from low blood sugar that can be dangerous, your body will release some hormones that gives your liver the signal to release stored glucose in larger amounts than usual. So in a body of a person without diabetes, when the glucose release becomes too much, the pancreas will produce insulin to take up the excess glucose and transport it into the cells of the body. But this process isn't complete in a person with diabetes. So the liver releases more glucose than is needed, added to the fact that the body is resistant to insulin function. So what is the result? You wake up with a high morning blood sugar. Now let me take you back a little bit. Remember I said earlier that taking excess dose of diabetes medications in the night can lead to high blood sugar. Yes, first, the excess medications consumed will lead to hypoglycemia or low blood sugar in the night, which in turn can trigger the Somogyi effect or rebound hyperglycemia. The number 4 cause of high morning blood glucose is a phenomenon known as dawn phenomenon or dawn effect. Now what happens is that usually in the night between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. some hormonal changes take place in your body, whether you have diabetes or not. Your body makes extra blood sugar overnight in order to give you the energy you need to get out of bed. Now, this is your body's way of making sure you have enough energy to get up and start the day. At the same time, your body releases some hormones, namely glucagon, epinephrine, and cortisol. These three hormones reduces your body's sensitivity to insulin. Note that this process happens in everyone, whether you have diabetes or not. But in people without diabetes, their body still produces insulin, and their body is not resistant to insulin. And so insulin also rises to keep their blood sugar stable. Whereas in people with diabetes who are resistant to the effect of insulin or who don't produce enough insulin, they will wake up at dawn with higher than normal fasting blood glucose levels. And these things may be happening just about the time that your diabetes medication doses taken during the day before are beginning to wear off. So the question is, what can you do to lower the effect of these events and thus lower your blood sugar levels? Now, the steps you can take depends on the particular cause of your own high morning blood sugar. First, you need to pay attention to your diet, that is your dinner. To keep your blood sugar stable throughout the night, you must choose a dinner that is high in protein, healthy fats, and fiber, but low to moderate in complex carbs. You must avoid all sources of simple carbs and high glycemic index foods for dinner, such as white bread, white pasta, white rice, yam, garri, wheat, tuwo, fufu, amala, agidi or cornmeal, Irish potato. If you need to take a snack at night, you should go for a high fiber option balanced with protein or a healthy fat, such as an apple with a tablespoon of homemade peanut butter, avocado, a cup of plain Greek yogurt. Eggs can go as well. These can help keep your blood sugar more stable while you sleep. Second, you need to pay attention to your medications or insulin. Ensure that you are following the correct dosage and timing prescribed by your physician. Taking the wrong dose or taking them at the wrong time can cause blood sugar fluctuations as well as elevated morning highs. Now, you need to also find out whether you are having morning highs due to the Somogyi effect or dawn phenomenon. And to find that, you may have to check your blood sugar levels between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. for 1 to 2 weeks. And if your blood sugar is consistently low during this time, then you can suspect the Somogyi effect. But if your blood sugar is normal during this time, then the dawn phenomenon is likely to be the cause of your morning highs. Another thing is that people who experience the Somogyi effect show signs of hypoglycemia in the night, such as nightmares, restless sleep, and overnight sweating. So if you're experiencing the Somogyi effect, what can you do? Here are some things you should do. First, you should discuss with your doctor about decreasing the dose of your diabetes medications that are causing overnight hypo for you. And then you can add a bedtime snack that includes healthy carbohydrate, that is complex carbohydrate. I've mentioned the snacks that you can take earlier on. Another thing you can do is to get an early dinner. Try to eat your dinner early in the evening between 6 to 7 p.m. And if you use insulin, try switching to an insulin pump and programming it to release less insulin overnight so that you don't run into hypos. Also, try to get about 30 to 45 minutes walk after dinner every day. And then do not skip your breakfast. Eating a low-carb breakfast about 1 hour after waking up will tell your body that it's time to stop producing those anti-insulin hormones, and thus this will help to bring your blood sugar back to normal. But if your morning highs are due to the dawn phenomenon, here are some things you can do. First is that you should try to improve insulin sensitivity. Exercise is one activity that increases insulin sensitivity. Become more sensitive to insulin, it means that your body uses insulin and glucose more effectively, and this will lower your blood sugar. Research have shown that walking for 15 to 20 minutes after meals can significantly reduce blood sugar levels over a 24-hour period in people with diabetes and even pre-diabetes. So when you exercise after dinner, this will set you up for steady levels the next morning. Of course, the popular exercise highly recommended is just walking. It's very simple yet highly effective. Another thing you should do is to try to eat a low-carb breakfast. You can watch my video on low-carb breakfast ideas for some awesome recipes. And finally, if you're overweight or obese, you should try to lose some few kilos. Weight loss has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity as well, and this can set you up for diabetes reversal. So if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already. Doing so will make YouTube to show my video to more persons, and more persons are going to benefit from this awesome video. You will also get to be notified immediately I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.